about the title. You know, it's in Chinese. It's Wu de Peng Yo, and all tomorrow's parties. Why the English title? Who did you? Yes, please come on stage. So before you start, please then introduce yourself to us.
OK，非常感谢大家来看我的朋友，我是大磊的搭档高一天，也是这个影片最后有2个 logo， 其中有一个叫 First 青年电影展，对，也是我工作的地方。我的单位。
Hi, thank you everyone for coming to see this film. I'm the partner of Dali, Zhang Dali, director. I'm also, my name is Gao Yitian. I'm also the producer of this film.
Yes, my question was why the title Tomorrow's Parties? Why the English title?
So we want to ask if any audience can guess this is where from. Of course, it's a music name from a band. Yes, it's a song from Vivat from Laura Reed.
我的朋友，因为在这个影片里面的，看到的那个时代里面，好像我的朋友是特别，经常会听的，好像很容易就会介绍这是我的朋友，然后身边朋友也会很多，朋友好像不是一个特别稀奇的事情，所以用它来作为整个影片的那个，英文名。
So actually the Chinese name of this movie is, if it's translated directly, literally to English, is My Friends. It's not All Tomorrow's Parties, but they chose the English name All Tomorrow's Party. And so the name My Friends, this phrase appeared a lot in the movie, and in this era where the movie is taking place, you always hear people saying my friends, my friends. So I think that this is an appropriate title for the movie.
然后 All Tomorrow's Parties 选择这个第一点是因为喜欢这首歌，然后还有一个原因是和这个短片的主题有些关系。短片主题它是离别与相逢，是在说人之间或者还有时间时代之间的离别和相逢，就是我们期待明天总会有相逢，总会有机会，但是同时也一定会出现离别。
So for the English title, All Tomorrow's Party, there are 2 reasons why I chose this title. First of all, is because I really like this song. And the second reason is because of the theme of the movie. This movie is about meeting and parting, and also because for the era that the movie is set, it's a lot of meeting and parting, separation, meeting and separation. And so All Tomorrow's Party also means that you can expect or hope for tomorrow's meeting, but you also will encounter tomorrow's separation as well.
And you mentioned the era. It is set in the 90s, in the early 90s, the last day of the Asian Games. Can you tell us why? Why it was this important to you, and the whole setting was like that?
因为这个亚运会是我记忆当中童年时代最大的一个事儿，真的是最大的一个事儿，是所有人都在参与，然后包括我当时是小学1年级，就连我们这些小朋友们都在参与，我们会买奖票，会就是为亚运会集资的那种奖票，其实也中不了奖，就是大家参与一下，然后那个奖票到现在我还留着，对，所以亚运会就突然让我们觉得大家一起在做一件事，就是在平淡的生活里面突然出现了一个非常有色彩的一个而且有仪式感的这么一件事情，而且他筹备了很久， 真的筹备了很久，但是结束好像就是一瞬间，没几天这个事情就过去了，然后那个大家看到那个盼盼熊猫，陆续的就没有了，就是也跟盼盼熊猫再见了。这个回想起来是我记忆当中很美好的一段，也是很伤感的，很伤感的一段，可能跟剧中的人物他们的情绪和他们的处境有一些关系。
So yeah, the movie is set in this era when the Asian Games happened, mostly because it's a very important time in my childhood. I still remember everyone participated in this game, even my school friends. I was in primary school in the first year of primary school, and all of my friends, we all participated in this game by buying lottery and just all together. We are just always talking about it, and then also for this game, there's a lot of preparation before that. The whole country, and the society prepare it for a very long time, and then it just feels like it ends suddenly in one day, just like it's just like what you see by the departure of the mascot Pan Pan. It's just it's a very beautiful memory in my childhood, but also a bit sad as well because it ends very suddenly.
So, and then I would like to ask you the Truffaut, the footage of the Truffaut film. Why did you choose that one?
也是因为第一点，也是因为我喜欢处理图的400集，在我学习电影的时候，它对我的影响特别的大。然后在这个片子中出现，首先可能需要解释一下，他们工作的地方，这是一个电影制片厂，因为它有一张电影票，上面会写，但是上面我们是没有上字幕，所以这个要不要相关的？
So the first reason why I chose to put this footage in the film is also because, first of all, I really like Truffaut. He has great importance and influence to me. And the second thing is that the film is set in an environment of a film studio. So we didn't show in the film that they were, for example, holding the tickets to go to the film studio. So this maybe I want to explain it.
接着我再说这个事情，就是记忆里面的，因为在那个时候，在中国很难看到像400集这些电影，它只能是在电影学院或者是在这个电制片厂里面，它作为内部交流才放映。所以我生活的那个环境里，我从小其实看到很多，包括库布里克的《漫游太空》，我都是看的在那里，但是小时候根本不懂。但我会记得。 我的父辈们、大人们特别的专注，特别享受这些电影，好像电影替他们说出了很多话。所以，这个影片里面那2个人，一博和小周和迅，其实他们内心有很多想要表达的，也许就在这个电影里，不用多说。
Yeah, so the reason why I explained that the movie is set in a film studio is because I grew up in this kind of environment, and then actually in China it was really hard to see this kind of movies back then. For example, the Truffaut footage from, I think it's called 100 Blows, yeah. And usually it's not open screening to the public, it's only internal screening. And I grew up in this kind of environment. I also still remember I could watch Kubrick's movie, the Space Odyssey, 2001 Space Odyssey, of course. Yeah, and I remember these movies had great influence on also my parents' generation as well. So yeah, that's what I wanted to show in this movie.
Before we open this up to the audience, I would like to point out one thing, and I would like to ask for you to tell us about the the actors in your film, because after we announced that in our program, our Instagram went nuts. Everybody was commenting on your actors. Because of the two actors of yours. Of course.
我们也不太知道会有这样的一个情况吧，因为在这个影片的演员的选择和合作上，其实我们只是想挑选专业的演员。
We didn't expect to have such a great impact, for example, on social media. And the way we choose the actors is just on the criteria that we want to choose someone who is professional.
And we have a joke with Anna. I said if this number and this situation will make Berlinale shows more,
Yeah, but you should explain to our audience, because the both actors are superstars in China, and we had no idea.
Yes, superstar. Yeah, also good actor and good actress. Yeah. Okay. Good actor and good actress is firstly, and the second, identity is superstar.
Of course, but I just wanted to point out, All right. Is there any question for our guests?
Firstly, thank you for your film. The question I want to ask is, when choosing the leading actor and actress, so what are the characteristics or something special on them that make you choose them? 我的问题就是就是在选角的时候，是什么原因让您决定就是选他们两个作为那个电影的主角呢？
这个其实吧，首先这两位都是香奈儿的大使，我需要用英文讲吗？就是他们是香奈儿的大使，因为这次有一点信息有点长了，我简单说一下吧。就是我们这个短片是Okay, I use English. This short film is a part of a project which we collaboration and is aimed to encourage young filmmakers development and even for short film development. So this is apart from that project. So Chanel help us to give our some choice if you want to work with our spokesman. So yes, of course, because Igor is also, we think he's a good actor. This is start where the story, where the truth start.
然后我可以说一下我们合作的感受啊，因为我确实在不管是网上还是朋友聊的时候，也很多谈起过这个。有人不太喜欢他的表演，对，有人不太认可他的表演，或者是不喜欢他这个人。我可以说这些，对吧？没什么，不喜欢他这个人。但是我开始是很担心的，因为首先我没和这个就是 superstar 合作。对，我其实是本意上我比较拒绝和 superstar 合作，因为他们的身份太多了。对，但这次其实也是抱着可以试一下，就是我们相遇一下试试看，奇遇一下，看看能有什么结果。所以我觉得这个结果对于我来说是惊喜，当然中间也会有一些处理的方式。而且本人，我们就说一董他本人是很沉默的， 就是他很精明，他很沉默，他本来话就不多。那正好我们片子里面这个李默，他是一个90年代想要走出去的一个年轻人，一个理想主义者。那他可能受到了一些打击之后回来了，心里还有不甘，但他的性格是内向的，他是相对沉默的，有很多话说不出来，所以在片尾才会有4代机代替他们讲话。从这一点来讲的话，其实很像雨果这个人，他很本色，我觉得在这个电影里面。那迅姐就，周迅就不用说了，对。
Actually there are lots of discussion even with my friends or on the internet about the selection of the actor. There are many people who actually don't like him, Ibo. I think I could say that. Yes, I think I could say that. I'm actually quite worried at the beginning to collaborate with him because he's a superstar and I've never really worked with superstar. And so I was just thinking I could just try and see how it goes. And in the end, the results are quite surprising to me. And also because Yibo, he is actually, his personality, he's quite a quiet person and he's subtle. In this film, his character is, although he was idealistic and he was adventurous, and after he came back, he still had this restless feeling in his mind, but then he never really showed it. He's still quite subtle in the movie. So I think it suits, my main actor suits the character in the movie.
Thank you.
Do we have?
Okay, yes. Unfortunately, it has to be a little quick because the other movies want to start, but yes, you have the final question.
谢谢你的电影。I have a question about, do you have special, has a special meaning for you to launch this short film at this time, at the current situation in China? Because for me, my last, as you said, this mutual celebration in the country was in 2008, the Olympic, and everyone was singing 北京欢迎你. That was the song for me as my childhood. And then my last celebration was just on social media the day when China canceled the quarantine rules. Do you feel like recently those kind of mutual celebration in the society about a huge event is missing or it's fading out? Yes, I'm just curious.
算是童年时期。
对，我3年级。
对，所以那段时间的记忆都是很美的。就我总觉得，就是童年对一个人来说，它很重要，不管它好坏，因为童年不可复制，而且就那几年，所以他的那个记忆会非常的有趣。尤其是我们站在成人的眼光在回望的时候，它似乎又不太真实，但是呢，它又是真实发生过的，所以它的会很浪漫。这是我个人非常喜欢追求的一个方向，对，而且sorry.
Yes, I chose this because it's special to me because this childhood memory is very beautiful. You also said that for you the Olympic Games is a special memory to you, and this is also a special memory to me. And I think that childhood, no matter if it's good or if it's bad, is very interesting to look back to. Sometimes it's not very real. Sometimes you romanticize it, but this is something very special.
Are we allowed for one more question? Or what do
Um,
you think, Moritz? Can we squeeze in one tiny little?
a tiny little
Look.
question, but only one. Sorry, but yes, we have a strict schedule. And then afterwards, if you could please take cups and bottles you leave behind, that would greatly help our team as well.
Thank you. Yeah, it is a small question, but I wondered what was the significance of the book in the film that one of the men is reading from at one point.
那个是他的诗集，实际上是一个笔记本，他这一路上的所感所想都在那本上写着。他的名字叫《蓝火车》。对，他是有一些，这怎么？其实跟我们另外的一个电影也有关系。那个电影里面同样是讲了一些我们喜欢的那个理想主义者他们相遇的故事。那同样，这个一博，他是那个时代的理想主义者，也是我们非常喜欢的一种人。现在好像不太多了，所以想要把他们，我们让他们消失。现在这个诗集只是一个起点。另外那片子的名字就叫《蓝火车》，蓝色列车。对，这只是一个起点，然后接下来的话会有其他的作品让他们再相遇，然后填写。
So the book in the movie is actually a notebook or a diary. So Yibo, he in the movie, he is a very idealistic person, and this diary is called the Blue Train. And actually, it has something to do with our other movie called The Blue Train. We want to have them meet here by reading this or writing this diary. This is just a starting point for their encounter. It's so what he was writing. It's poetry.
Thank you. Beautiful film.
Thank you.
没事，就是谢谢大家。Thank you for coming to watch our film. Thank you.
Thank you.